concerned?
Well, the White House in its briefing today said that the president is focused on diplomacy, engaging with foreign leaders, and also having conversations with members of his national security team. The U.S. has around 8,500 troops ready for rapid deployment to Eastern Europe to assist NATO if needed.
That's a lot of troops.
U.S. leaders closely monitoring the Russian military buildup on Ukraine's borders amid ongoing tensions.
Well, of course, our preferred path is diplomacy, and we can't predict where the mind of President Putin is. We've certainly seen aggressive action.
President Putin. Okay, time out.
Officials confirm.
So I've been living under a rock for a while, so I don't really know what's going on with this, but I've heard the name Putin for a while. I gotta update my research and figure out who Putin is and why he's such a problem, and where the Ukraine lies and our relationship to this whole ordeal, because this is interesting.
Those U.S. forces, if deployed, would not be assisting in a combative role, but to provide support for NATO allies. For weeks now, Russia, in signs of aggression, has staged roughly 100,000 troops along its border with Ukraine. Russia's aggression involves its push to ensure Ukraine isn't allowed to join NATO. It also wants most U.S. and NATO troops out of Eastern Europe. The Pentagon said while no decision has been made yet to deploy those roughly 8,500 military forces to Eastern Europe, the U.S. could also offer troops already stationed in Europe. Today, Ukraine's leaders tried calming fears in that region, saying an invasion by Russia was not imminent, but said they're preparing for any potential threat, and confirmed they had received a shipment of U.S. military equipment to help bolster their defenses. Boris Johnson, the British Prime Minister, also pledged his country's assistance, saying they're prepared to deploy troops to protect NATO allies in Europe.
Time out. So basically, what I'm getting from this is it's a lot of information going really fast, but there's some stuff going on in Europe. We are kind of on the outskirts, kind of just on standby, looking into the situation in case the Ukraine needs our back. Okay, so we got Ukraine's back, and something about NATO. NATO is not getting along with Ukraine. I might got that twisted, but this is unraveling kind of fast.
Legal right to defend their country, and I believe their resistance would be dogged and tenacious, and the bloodshed comparable to the first war in Chechnya or Bosnia, Mr. Speaker, or any other conflict that Europe has endured since 1945.
Vice President Kamala Harris saying on Monday the U.S. is ready to
1945. Whoa.
If Russia invades Ukraine.
The bottom line is that we have been clear and consistent for quite some time that we respect the territorial integrity and sovereignty of Ukraine, and we expect that Russia would do the same, and any aggressive action taken by Vladimir Putin will be met with severe consequences. The ball is clearly in his court.
The Department of Homeland Security warned of possible Russia cyber attacks amid these growing tensions against U.S. networks, with the U.S.'s involvement in efforts to de-escalate a potential Russian invasion of Ukraine.
Hold on, time out. First of all, I'm just trying to figure out why can't we all just get along, but for the sake of us not getting along, why is this happening? Like, why the heck do we have to get involved in this stuff that's going to involve bloodshed, possibly? I mean, because I heard bloodshed like is not imminent, but it's like a possible outcome. And if it does happen, it's like, what do we do? Dang.
This potential threat.
Broadly, we are always preparing for any action that related to cyber or any other activity that any country could take, but I don't have a prediction about that at this point in time.
Now, the White House press secretary was also asked if President Biden plans on meeting soon with President Vladimir Putin. She says it's unclear if
cyber attacks too? Oh no.
Is open to engaging at a leader-to-leader level with Russia's leader. That's the very latest in the newsroom. I'm Queen Winter. We'll send it back to you.
Damn, that's crazy. So amidst all this, we need to figure out a common ground, common solution. And for some reason, it seems like Russia, which is led by Putin, I believe, for some reason wants to attack the Ukrainians. And they're trying to get people out of Eastern Europe. So what's the common ground? Like, what's the solution to all this? Why to have peace? You know, like how can we incorporate peace and not have these wars come about? Because it seems like it's some high tension going on, and I don't want anybody to be going to war, because I never experienced it, but I had some friends that came back from like the Afghanistan war, and they're not the same. Suffer from PTSD and just you know, pray for them like wholeheartedly. I just hope things are able to be de-escalated, because this is what's up with Putin, man? Putin need to calm down. Why you wanna go crazy on people like that? Like, I'm gonna look this up and look up some Putin. Okay, I'm gonna research Putin. I'm gonna research the Eastern Europe, why they want people out of there. What is the problem with having people in Eastern Europe? Ukrainian, why are we cool with the Ukrainians? Like, are they our allies or not? I might have heard that right or wrong, but I don't know. The Bible say don't pay attention to wars or rumors of wars, but I mean, if something might ensue, I wanna know like where we stand in the whole situation. But yeah, all right, that's it. I'm out. Done with my rant. Done with my reaction. I'm out of here. Y'all have a good one. Stay hip on these current events, because you never know